Hi, welcome back. Brought to you by Reuben. Guess what I have? Yep, another one. Last time we watched me unbox a Home Depot delivery box. Look at that, it's kind of green. It was a Reuben order, and what had happened was I had bought three different products from HomeDepot.com, and they all came used. There was actually a fourth item that I had bought off the shelf from Home Depot, and it came, well, out of the box, came into my hands after the guy opened the thing and gave it to me. It was used as well, so I had to return that one, and I returned two of these, what I'm about to unbox. And this is let's see if I can do this a little smarter, not harder. The Reuben tabletop planer, wood planer. I actually accidentally bought another apron. I have an apron over there that I bought from Home Depot. It's a Husky one. It's only 16 bucks, and it's really great. I have another kind of hand-me-down apron that I didn't want to ruin. I started ruining it, so I wanted to get a new one, and I accidentally ordered this again somehow. But maybe, just maybe, that is the reason why I could have better luck today. However, it looks like this tape was cut. Anyway, we're gonna find out what the truth is and what happens with the saga of the used tabletop planer. Two of these planers have come into my possession through HomeDepot.com, through the app actually. Same thing, right? I don't know if it's the same thing. I assume it's the same thing, but I would receive them. The boxes are pretty haggard. Open it up. There's wood chips inside. There's like fingerprints all over it. There's scratches and dents. And the second one that I actually got was broken. So I've returned them all. And I am hoping that this is going to be an actual brand new tabletop planer. I am a Reuben fan, don't get me wrong. The last video was sort of a rant on why I was kind of getting up to here with annoyance that I'm receiving used products. I had called customer service, they were very helpful, or at least they were very friendly. I reordered and happened to be used. This styrofoam looks a little newer. We've got the turn crank, we've got the blade taker offers, the magnets. The little blade replacement pieces. Okay, so far it's looking okay. It's looking like most of them have. I open up the plastic and I get that very strong odor of oil, you know, when it comes off mainland China or wherever. I'm sure you gotta grease stuff up so that the boats won't hurt it. Or, you know, that the seawater, that the salt water is what I mean, won't corrode and things. So here we go. This is out of the box. I haven't seen this yet. We will see what we are seeing. The last one, this shelf was busted off. It looks good. I mean, it's on there this time, but I am seeing scratches. So far, slight disappointment. Oh, wow. There are a lot of scratches on this side. Yes, the surface down here is very scratched. It actually looks used. Yeah, it actually does look used. Am I gonna keep this or am I not? Oh, these other parts are scratched too. Now, as far as the blade goes, I'm looking in where the blade goes and I'm not seeing scratches. Let's take a look. You guys can come over here, just like we did before. We looked inside of this, and what do we see? I am seeing a little, just slight. I think that could be sawdust right there. That is the blade sticking up. Actually, it doesn't look perfect. I will tell you that. It looks used, honestly. However, it looks less used than the other one. We'll flip this around. We're gonna look at the surface here. You can see what I was seeing. which are a lot of scratches. Let me see if I can focus a little closer on this. That is a lot of scratches. So yes, I'm betting most likely another used one, but it is the least used looking that I've seen. The first sign of being used were these planes here. You could kind of see some scratches. There's a lot of scratches. You know, that definitely looks used. I don't know if it's part of the I mean, it's possible that manufacturing, somebody could have put their hand on this, somebody could have scratched that. But when you buy new, is that typically what you see? Some scratched up surface? Okay, I'm gonna go one step farther, and I'm going to take this apart, at least where you take off this cover to look at the blade. So we're going to examine the blade here. Of course, it's unplugged. I just took it out of the box, you've seen me. I'm gonna carefully try to, let's see, I think I need to raise this up so that I can free up the blade. So this is the knob that you would put. It's just kind of looking there. It does look like, you know, scratches already. You know, scratches are on here already. But then again, is that manufacturer? Is that someone using it? I don't know. So let's put this on to raise the blade, so that I can remove these blocks enough to spin the blade and kind of examine what we're looking at here. I mean, it looks 99% new, but it still looks like someone has used it. Uh-oh, it locks. Let's see, I think this releases it. Yeah. Since the cover is off. So it's got two blades. I mean, honestly, I may keep this one because the condition, quote unquote, whether it's used or whether, you know, it's only mildly used, I'll accept it. I didn't get 15% off on this one like I did the last one because I called customer service and they weren't, like they were closed at the time. I think I may just call them up and say that this is unacceptable, but it's also, I'm going to accept it this time. Consensus is, it is definitely used. I'm gonna say that it's the most mild case of being used of a Ryobi. This is something that I cannot find, and the customer service had agreed with me that there are none on the shelf at any of the Home Depots in Utah where I live here, and they're only online. I'm going to accept this with its flaws, scratches, used condition. It truly is used. I wanted this basically to be a warning to those shopping on HomeDepot.com or the app to look at their gear, look at their tools that they're getting. Something like a planer is a little, not only expensive, but it's something that needs to be semi-precise, you know, and I've seen some reviews on this product, on the tabletop planer. It does have an issue with sniping at the beginning of boards, and some others do. So I don't think many are perfect. Woodworkers will cut off the ends, but then again, wood is very expensive right now, and who wants to waste wood? I'm gonna try this out. If there's any other serious problems, then I will simply return it. And hopefully it doesn't end up in someone else's hands. But Home Depot, this is the major take back from this. You guys need to mark these as used and sell them at used prices. This was over $400, partly because I had ordered something else on my order, but they're close to $400. For those that working at Home Depot, working at the warehouses or the fulfillment centers, I don't know how that works, but whoever's repackaging Ryobi and selling it at brand new prices, well, that's that's not right, right? But it is 99% unused. It has some scratches. I'm gonna be putting more scratches on them, of course. Anyone would, but it would be nice to receive something that's completely scratch-free. So if this helped anybody, or if you guys have any kind of comments or concerns or ideas or thoughts on this, leave them in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you'd like. Consider subscribing. I do other vlogs on this channel. I'd like to do more reviews. I'm kind of a consumer of many things, and I feel like I might have some good input with certain things. And Ryobi, if you're watching, probably not, but if you are, how about a hybrid wet-dry vac, 18 volt and able to be plugged in? I would love that, and that is not a thing yet. A day later, still wearing the same shirt. Diehard Ryobi fan. What can I say? I wanted this to be my tabletop planer. I didn't want another brand, really. I just thought I would conclude what happened just now. I called customer support again and talked to them for kind of a lengthy amount of time. I mean, maybe about 15 minutes, just because they were taking notes and hopefully trying to improve this situation. But I was just kind of like, in the back of my mind, I saw a little dimple on this path here, the metal part. I wanted them to answer what I should do. I told them the story about the used. I returned even the one that I was discounted, and I said, what do I do with this? Do I risk buying another one and returning this? I didn't know if the plane was gonna be good enough, you know, perfectly flat enough. I don't have enough experience with this to know that it's gonna perform perfectly. Obviously not. Ryobi is obviously, those at No Tools, it's not the highest end. Well, it's not the lowest end. They're getting a lot better these days with their brushless tools and their high performance tools and their compact tools that are actually just performing quite well. I have a feeling that this one is going to perform good enough. She said, well, I can give you 10% off. And then I said, well, the last lady gave me 15% off. So she gave me 15% off. Now that's almost $70 off for a couple little dents and scratches. I'm gonna test this, and if it performs, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept a slightly used tool. And the only reason that I do it begrudgingly is because I didn't buy it at a discount at the beginning knowing it was used. If there's something to take away from this, it's that Home Depot, you should sell used things at used prices. You should sell new things that are actually new at new prices, and I'm gonna be okay. Of course, it's a rant. I just wanted this to be out there on my vlog so that anyone that was experiencing the same thing could know. If you're going into something new, thinking it's new, tool from Home Depot, you might wanna just take a double check. And I just was able to find a good enough solution for now. We'll see if this is a conclusion. If there's something else totally wrong with this, then I will make another video. So thanks for watching. Be excellent to each other, and we'll see you in the next one.